And please welcome, in the damaged goods auction tonight, Mike O'Brien, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen of Cambridge, nice to see you. This was actually, I was booked on this months and months ago for this exact item. And Ken can confess this. But the Boston Red, it was just perfect timing because the Boston Red Sox won the World Series just last week. So we have Red Sox fans. Good to hear. Well, let me tell you a story about this item that I have for sale today. I'm a big autograph geek. I remember my first ever autograph. I was at a car show when I was 4 years old. The real Batmobile was there from the TV show. I'm 32 years old. Yes, I'm that old. And also, at that car show, Adam West in the Batman TV show outfit. Boom. Yeah, pretty awesome. But that's not what I'm selling. He signed it. The picture's actually depressing because there's just like 4-year-old me and him just like looking down like, this is awful. And one of my second favorite autograph stories was at spring training when I was about 7 years old. Marty Barrett was my favorite Boston Red Sox player, ALCS MVP. Marty Barrett, second baseman. And during batting practice, I just yelled from the stands, "Marty! I have your autograph, Marty!" While he was doing batting practice, he got out of the batting cage, asked me to please stop yelling at him. He will sign when he's done. And he came back and he signed the piece of paper or whatever. I lost it. I don't have it. My favorite baseball player of all time is Rickey Henderson. I once drove, and this story is so Rickey Henderson, if you know Rickey Henderson, it's awesome. I once drove cross country and we stopped in Milwaukee because the Brewers were playing the Mets, who Rickey Henderson was playing for at the time. That week, there was a Baseball Weekly magazine. I was going to get the tickets at the stadium, and who gets out of a cab as I'm holding said magazine? Rickey Henderson. I'm literally standing this far away. And I said, "Rickey Henderson, you've been my favorite player since I was 4 years old. Will you please sign this magazine?" He's like, "That's a great picture of me." "No." And then walked away. And I said, "I still love you, Rickey." Rickey joined the Red Sox a couple years later. And I had a ball. And there was this lady, if you know Red Sox spring training, there's a lady who takes Polaroids of every Red Sox player and has him sign it. And she has these notebooks full of it. So I'm standing next to her because she said she hadn't gotten Rickey yet. He goes over, she takes Polaroid, he signs it. The national anthem starts. I go, "Can you sign this real quick?" He's like, "After the anthem." Anthem goes, he turns around, comes towards me and goes, "No." And then ran away. And I said, "I still love you, Rickey." Because that's something Rickey would do. That's something Rickey would do. And that's why I loved him. So 2003 comes around. The Red Sox had not won the World Series at the time in 85 years. And this, my friends, was the year. So I had a plan to become a thousandaire. I was going to get a magazine and have every player from the 2003 Red Sox sign. And I started off pretty good. Right here is Grady Little. That's Grady Little, the manager, who didn't pull Pedro out. That's Jason Varitek right there, the catcher. This right here, Louis Tiant, right there, former Red Sox pitcher. Johnny Pesky. Johnny Pesky was a really, really cool old man, God rest his soul, but when you go to spring training and ask for his autograph, he'd talk to you for like 7 minutes and you just have to walk away and he'd still keep talking. But he was a really cool guy, God bless his soul. But this autograph right here is the thing that makes this one of a kind. Now, if you know anything about Nomar Garcia-Parra would sign 5 minutes before the game for 5 minutes, and he wore number 5 because he was a psychopath OCD guy. It's true. So I'm standing near where Nomar would sign after I got all these signatures, and like, I'm going to get Nomar next, and this is just going to be awesome, and I'm going to be worth thousands, and this is going to be the greatest day of my life. And this person comes walking on the infield grass. And this person is famous, and I know this person from TV, and I also know that that person has in-laws in my hometown of Northampton, Massachusetts. So I yelled the person's name, and I said, "I'm from Northampton." And the person came over to me. and we started discussing Northampton. And the restaurants that the person would go to, and the people we mutually know. I shot the shit with this person for 5 minutes, and it was awesome. And I was holding this magazine, and at one point she said, "Oh, the kids are over there, you should go talk to them." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." And when we were all done conversing, she said, "Do you want me to sign your program?" And she didn't wait for a response. She just grabbed it, and she signed it. And ladies and gentlemen, she signed it Judge Judy. Not Judy Scheinman, her real name. She signed it Judge Judy. Which would like having the cover of Time magazine of Barack Obama. Signed by Barack Obama. And then Bill Nye the Science Guy coming up to you. Signing it Science Guy and saying you're welcome and walking away. It would be like having a magazine of Macho Man Randy Savage. Hulk Hogan coming up to you, signing it Terry Bollea, and then saying you're welcome. That's not her real name. That's not her real name. When she did it, you should have heard all the other autograph nerds go, "Oh." Who asks someone if they want their autograph? I didn't say anything to her about an autograph. She grabbed it, and when something like that happens, you're in such shock that you can't even, she just waved and walked away. So ladies and gentlemen, today, I'm selling to you a 2003 spring training Red Sox edition of Red Sox magazine, signed by Jason Varitek, Brady Little, Louis Tiant, Johnny Pesky, and Judge Judy. Bidding starts at $10,000.
It's not 10,000. That's not how we do it. So, now I don't know anything about sports. I'm not a sports fan. I have one. Was Dennis Eckersley on the Red Sox?
He was on the Red Sox at that point. When he was drinking.
Yes. When I was a kid, we saw him at the beach, and my uncles asked me to get his autograph. I was 7 years old, and he goes, "I'm with my kids, you fucking jerk." I was 7. That's my only experience. So you got...
Probably were being a fucking jerk.
I was a fucking jerk. I was like, "Hey, mullet, why don't you sign this shit?" So, 2003, they did not win anything that year.
I actually threw up when Aaron Boone hit the home run and I had not had a sip of alcohol.
I don't know what that means or if it's good or bad. But, so you got 5 signatures on there. 5 signatures. I'm calling this auction the MVP autograph because Judge Judy Scheinman is the only Red Sox I'm a fan of. Isn't Johnny Pesky, didn't he sell windows?
He sold windows, and ladies and gentlemen, he's dead.
He's dead now.
So that means this is like a lot more expensive.
He signed it before he died. After it, he got a lot more money. So
actually, I went to the wake. Okay, never mind.
All right. So someone's going to take this home, and their name isn't Mike O'Brien. We're going to start the bidding at just $1.
$2.
$2.
$6.
6.
Whoa.
6 to 1.
To 1?
6 to 1?
6 to 1.
These aren't odds.
No.
6 to 1, he doesn't get it. We're not taking it. 7.25. $8. We're at 8. 9.
$10.
$10. The Chris $10 bill. I should add, the highest selling item we had was a broken stool that sold for $140. We're at $10? $10. $10.
If I could get the bailiff, would that help?
11.
$12.
12?
I also got put in handcuffs that night, so it's sentimental.
I want to know. $12. 12?
15.
$15.
15.
I'm out.
He's out.
Don't say that. Just act like you are to raise the price.
When a man in a tie is out at $15, there's something wrong with America, but that's okay. What are you at, 20 you said?
15.
15. We're at
16.
16.
Whoa.
20. Where's 20?
Where's
20's right there.
All right.
Less than $4 a signature. I don't know what that works out to.
Hey.
I imagine you can sell this on eBay for at least $50, and Thanksgiving's coming up. And I'm
That
pretty
is
sure that's
true.
a gift item. Hanukkah.
Oh, that's
There's Yeah, Veronica.
What's up with that?
I guess you're gonna get Judge Judy Scheinman.
I know.
Okay, so we're at 20?
I'm at 20.
20.
25.
25.
Catch was delivered, got busy dying. Who's going to show her up, ladies and
25.
gentlemen?
We're at 25. She's got that Dr. Shasta money behind her, but don't let it scare you. Don't let it scare you. We're at 25 with the lady.
30.
30.
Did you just offer a blowjob? I think. Oh yeah, we'll get back to the blowjob.
Move on.
31.
31?
31.
All right.
$31, all right.
31.
Guys, there is an ATM somewhere around here, too.
32? Where's 32? 32. That was very rude, sir. Should have taken your hat off before you talked to a lady. We're at 32. 36. 32 going 36 going once.
37.
37.
Are you related to Judge Judy?
What a strange question, Mike.
I mean, hey.
I met Judge Judy. She's very nice.
I also, you know what's also crazy about this is Judge Mills Lane, his nephew married my cousin. Met him too.
Judge Mills' name is great in Back to the Future.
He was
36?
37.
37.
40.
40. Where's 40? 40. Wow. We're at 40. I'm excited.
Watching the Red Sox won the World Series last week, folks.
But not the year that this thing's from.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 40. We're at 40 going once. Two $20 bills. You can split it. Two of you want to go 25 each. Take it 6 months out of the year. We're at 40. We're at 40 going twice.
45.
45. Sense of drama. And there's no forfeiters tonight, so it's in the room. We're at 45. 45 going once.
No forfeiters.
Firstborn.
It's not worth $45 money, so I would value that at approximately $21. Dude, we passed that ages ago. We got 45. That's a risky investment. We got 45 going twice.
46.
46. 46. I will mention, this is the longest any of these options have had. We're at 46. We're at 46 going once.
It comes in a plastic sheet.
I just want to mention, all of this money goes right to him. None of it going to a charity or anything. It's just to him.
Did you think these jerseys by themselves? Come on, guys.
We're at 50. We're at 50 going once. We're at 50 going twice.
$60.
We're at 60. We're at 60 going once. Even I'm getting bored. We're at 60 going twice. Sold for $60. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you can pay him on your own time.
Well, that was pretty impressive.
Thank you so much.
All right. Now where's the? No, wait. Where's my money?
$60. All right. Everyone okay? You all fought valiantly. To be honest with you, it's not worth $60.